Hi everyone. So yesterday, we did a coding with Captain, and it was a little advanced. I got a little carried away, and which happens when you code, right? So I thought that I would do a more simple beginner's lesson for all of our people who are new at Scratch. Okay. So here we go. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to mrincorvia.com. All right. And that is where you will find the link to log into Scratch. So let's go there now. So www.mrincorvia.com. And that is going to take us here to mrincorvia.com. And we are going to click on the big blue button code. Then we're going to click on the big Scratch icon right here. That will take us to Scratch. Here we go. Okay, so this is Scratch. Our first beginner lesson, we talked a little bit about some of the different pieces here. This is a sprite. There are different kinds of sprites. We made our sprite. This is the sprite of the cat, and we made him move around last time. We use blocks to make the sprites do things. So last time we clicked the yellow blocks and we grabbed this block right here, which says when space key pressed. So the space key is the big space key on your keyboard or Chromebook. So when space key pressed, and then do something. So we added some of the blue motion blocks. Here is a block that says move 10 steps, and we can snap these together. So we have when space key pressed, move 10 steps. So these blocks will make the sprite do something. When we press the space key, it moves the sprite 10 steps. So today I'm going to show you how to add another sprite and also how to use some of these orange blocks right here. So the orange blocks are right below the events. These are the control blocks. We'll talk a little bit about those today too, okay? So first, we have our cat here, and it can move 10 steps when we press the space key. Let's add another sprite. So down here, here is where you keep all your sprites. Right now we only have one, the cat. It's called sprite 1 right now. Let's add another one. This button is the add a sprite button. So when you mouse over it, you get all these different options. You can click it to choose a sprite from the library. You can see they have all of these different sprites to pick. You can pick whatever one you want. You can also, you say, okay, I want like a sports related one. So you can click the sports up top. Here are all the different ones that they have. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to click on animals. I saw a fun looking dinosaur. Look at this guy. So I'm going to click that guy. Here he is. Here's dinosaur. So now you can see we have sprite 1, our cat, and dinosaur. You see how down below I can click both of them? What happens to the blocks? You can see the press space to move the cat blocks they only appear when I click on the cat. The dinosaur doesn't have any blocks right now. So we can add some blocks for him. We can say, how about when this sprite is clicked? So when we click on him, when we take our mouse, we put it on the dinosaur and we click. What do we want to have happen? Let's say we go to looks and we can grab this block that says hello for 2 seconds. And we'll snap that on there. So now when we click the dinosaur, he says hello. Hello. And the cat blocks, even though we can't see them, they still work. If we press the space button, there he goes. Okay. If you want to make these blocks, you can pause the video and you can put them together. You can pick your own sprite from the list by clicking this little button down here. So I'm going to keep going, but you can pause the video right here so you can look at these sprites. The when sprite clicked is a yellow event, and the say hello for 2 seconds block is under the purple looks. Now don't get confused. There's sound, which are pink, and the looks are purple. They're very close. But it's under the purple looks. And a little fun thing you can do is you can change what's inside of these blocks. So when we click on him and he says, hello, you can make him say something else. You can click on this and say, I am very hungry. So now when you click on him, he won't say hello. What is he going to say? Let's find out. Let's click. I am very hungry. That's what we typed right here. Oh, it was maybe a little too fast. So let's change this 2 seconds to 5 seconds. Now he's going to say, I'm very hungry for 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. See? So we can change these blocks to make them say and do different things. Okay? So add some more sprites. So I click on this round button down here to add more sprites. And let's say I want to add a bowl of cheese puffs. So here I have a cat, a cat that moves when I press the space bar. I have a dinosaur that says I am very hungry when you click on him, and I have a bowl of cheese puffs. Right now the cheese puffs don't have any blocks, so you can add some blocks here. Pick a yellow block and a blue block. Add those together for the cheese puffs, okay? All right. Let's talk about the orange control blocks. So this is new. If you want to play with the sprites and add blocks, pause the video now. Otherwise, I'm going to go on to the orange blocks, and when you're ready to do the orange blocks, you can click play again, okay? So let's talk about the orange blocks. These are called, these are loops, all right? These are, well, they're called controls, so we'll call them controls. So let's go to our cat friend here. So when space key pressed, move 10 steps. So when we press the space key, he moves 10 steps. I can grab this for this repeat block. So repeat, it says it's going to repeat 10 times. Any blocks we put inside here, it's going to do that 10 times and then move on. Okay? So for example, if I put this block here, when I press the space key, it's going to do anything inside of here 10 times. So let's take a look at what this is. Let's grab this turn 15 degrees block and snap it here. So here it says when space key pressed, turn 15 degrees. So let's press the space key. So see, he turns. And if we keep pressing, he's going to go all the way around. Okay? But if we put the turn inside this repeat 10 times and then put it up here, now it's going to turn 15 degrees 10 times when we press the space bar just once. Okay, here we go. Ready? Watch it repeat 10 times. It's going to go fast. Okay? That's 10 times. Okay? So there you go. So we can all right, let me show you. Let's take this turn 15 degrees. Let's count how many times it takes for the cat to turn all the way around, upside down, and then back on his feet. Okay? Let's count. Count with me. I'm going to press it. Oh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There we go. 24 times. 24 times it took. We pressed it and he spun all the way around by pressing it 24 times. So if we take this repeat command block, this orange repeat command block, and we change this number to 24, we pressed it 24 times, he did a whole loop. Now we're going to just get to press it once, and the computer will press it 24 times for us really fast. If we did it right, when we press this button, he should do a little spin and then land up on his feet again. Ready? Here we go. There you go. See? So by pressing it once, the computer repeats for us 24 times. You try it. Maybe we can have it repeat 1,000 times. Right? Here we go. Press space. Look at him go. That's going to keep going until he runs out of time. Wow, 1,000 is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. You think that cat, he looks like he's getting dizzy. 1,000 is a lot. There we go. Finally done. He looks, look, he's lying down because he's so dizzy now. So let's change it back to 24. And let's point him back in the right direction here. Okay? Which is 90. There we go. Okay, so 24 times the repeat, turn 15 degrees. Okay? And you can change this number too, the 15. If I change it to 30, you'll see he'll spin faster. He'll move twice as much. So he should go around twice now. Let's see. There we go. See? So you play around with these numbers. See how you want to make him spin around. Now, if we take this move 10 steps block and put it on the end. Here, let's have him move. Let's do 15 degrees again. So now, if we have, now what's going to happen is when we press the space bar, he'll flip around because this 15 degree, this turn will happen 24 times. And then when this is over, he'll move 10 steps. So our cat will flip and then take a step. Okay, here we go. See? A little step. So let's make it look like he does a little run and then a somersault. So what we can do is we can take the move 10 steps and put it in front. So here we go. So he's going to take 10 steps and then do a roll. Well, that's hard to see. So what we can do, let's grab another repeat loop. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll put the 10 steps inside the repeat 10 steps. So now he'll move 10 steps 10 times, and then he will do his somersault. Okay, so let's press the space. There we go. So now it looks like he runs, and then he rolls. And what is happening is it's repeating move 10 steps 10 times, repeating the roll 10 times. So here we go, spacebar. Okay, and if we want him to look like he's running, if we have these blocks and we want him to run further, what would we change? We're going to, let's change this number. Let's just try. You know, you don't have to know. You can just mess around with these numbers, okay? Just click here. Let's try these first ones. Let's change this to, instead of 10, let's change it to 20. Twice as much. Let's press the space bar. So it looks like he runs further now and then does his roll. Right? That's good. What happens if we change this 10 to 20? What will happen? Let's just change the number and find out. Let's press a button. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. So that made him move really fast. Okay. What happens if we change this number down here? Let's say instead of 15, let's say it's 100. What will happen then? Oh my goodness. You see how fast he's spun around? So when you, oh my goodness, he flew off the screen. If ever you have a sprite that is off the screen and you're like, I can't find it, what you need to do is this little trick. This is a little trick. You click on the sprite that has disappeared down here and change these two numbers both to 0. 0, 0. And press enter, and he'll appear at the center of your screen. Okay. So let's point him back over here. So here's the 100 degrees again. He hit the 100 degrees of spin. Whoa! Crazy. So play around with these numbers. Add some new sprites by clicking this round button down here. Maybe you want this pretty butterfly. All right. And then add some blocks and see what they can do. All right. Okay, guys, I hope that you had a good time. Next time we have a little show, I will show you how you can draw on your own sprites, or you can draw to change some of the sprites, change some colors, okay? All right, guys, I hope you had a good time. Take care.